Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today I'm bringing you a new project pen update. I can't believe this is already going to be the second update that I'm doing this year. If you didn't know, I started my project pen in February, so my first update was March and then now it's April. Time is really flying, I can't believe it. But this month we have some new progress in the products in my project pen, and there's actually one item that I really made a lot of progress on and I'm excited to share that with you guys. And I'm also going to be adding 2 new products into the project pen, so that's super exciting. I will share those towards the end of the video. But if you are new here, then hi, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you found it. I upload PD videos 4 times a week and I would love it if you subscribed. But for now, if you want to see this month's project pen progress, then please keep watching. So I think I want to start with the product that I made the most progress on the past month, which is definitely my Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat in the shade Pillow Talk. Look how tiny this is, you guys. It's almost like the same size of the cap. It's really crazy. I made so much progress on this during the past month. Last month I shared that I didn't really wear a lot of makeup that month, so I didn't make the progress that I wish I made on these products. So this month I definitely worked on trying to finish up this one as soon as possible. I didn't think I would make this much progress on it, so that's super exciting, but I have been wearing this almost every single time that I wore lipstick. In my previous update, one of my subscribers said a tip to keep like one of these like little papers where you basically put a mark where the progress is, if that makes sense. So I marked where the pencil was in March and then now I marked where it was in April. So it's kind of hard to show, but here you can see where the lip pencil is compared to the little mark. So it's really like right there where I written the word April, and as you can see I definitely made some progress. I think I will just continue to use this until I can no longer sharpen it and then I will like call it an empty. But yeah, I think I still have like maybe a month left. I hope that I can finish this by the beginning of May because I already have a backup of this in like a full size. So I'm excited to have a new one in my collection when I finish this because I really need to have this one in my collection. But I'm also very excited to use up a makeup product because I actually haven't used up a makeup product in such a long time, so I'm really proud of myself if I finish this, and then we can add a new product back into the project pen to replace this. So yeah, this is a product that I made the most progress on for this project pen update. Then I'll go into the product that I made the least amount of progress on, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips 2 in Dancefloor Princess. And this is kind of my own fault because I bought 3 new Charlotte Tilbury lipstick last month, and of course, like when you get a new lipstick you want to wear it. So I've been wearing those a lot and kind of forgot about this one. I wore it like maybe 2 times, but I really don't see any progress in this. It's basically still the same size as I showed you in my previous update. I am still confident I'll be able to finish this by the end of 2022. We still have like 8 months left into 2022, so there's definitely a lot of months I can still make progress on it, and I just need to get myself to wear it more. So as you can see, it's really still at the same position as where I marked March progress, so I didn't make a lot of progress on this. I did wear it 2 times, but I can't really see it in like the size of the lipstick, if that makes sense. So still a beautiful lipstick. I absolutely love this lipstick. I just have been wearing like newer ones, and it's kind of my own fault because the goal of like a project pen is to finish your items before getting new ones, and I totally didn't need 3 new Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, but I was like, they're pretty, and you know, now that I work for Charlotte Tilbury, I just see a lot of pretty things that I want to have in my own collection. Like I said, I'm still confident I'll be able to finish this by the end of 2022. I just don't think I'll be able to finish this anytime soon. So this one is definitely going to be staying in the project for a little while longer, but it is a beautiful lipstick if you are looking for a nice light pink lipstick. There is actually another product that I made quite significant progress on, and that is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. Now what I always struggle with this bronzer is that you can barely tell on camera that I made any progress, but I am really noticing the dip in the product getting larger. So I'll show it, but I don't think you can see it. I tried to like capture it on the photo as well. But this is my Airbrush bronzer, and when you like look at it like this, there really is sort of like a dent in the middle, and the goal of this is to hit pan. So every time I'm using this, I'm hoping I hit pan. I literally don't know how long it will take to hit pan, but I'm guessing not that long. because when I feel this, the dent is like getting deeper and deeper, so that's very exciting. I'm trying to use this one a lot so that I can hit pan on it. I'll be so excited if I hit pan on this product because I've had this for like 1.5 years and I use it so much, and I'm so surprised that I still haven't hit pan on this. So this is really a product I'm really focusing on right now. I'm hoping by next month we'll have hit pan on this, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it will take like 3 more months, I don't know. But yeah, once I hit pan on this, I will replace this for something else, as the goal was not to use this one up, but mostly to hit pan. I will of course keep using it after I hit pan, but it will no longer be a focus product in my project pan. So this one is kind of mysterious. I can hit pan on it tomorrow, but it also can take 3 more months. My Tarte Shape Tape concealer is also getting more and more empty, which is super exciting. This is my favorite concealer, and even though I have a dry skin, I still feel like it looks really nice on my face. Sometimes it looks like a little bit dry, but I don't really mind it because it literally covers everything I want it to cover. Mine does have a packaging flaw. I contacted Tarte about this and they basically said it was like a manufacturing issue. So basically it always looks messy around the cap, and when you open it up there's like concealer everywhere, but they were very kind to me and they actually gave me a refund to this, which I didn't have to do. When I look at this, it's really hard to see how much product there is still left in here. I do feel like it is quite empty, but I can't really mark it because there is concealer around the entire edges. However, I took a photo of it, and when I put a flash on this, I think there's still like products up till here. So I may need to get like a Sharpie to mark that. But yeah, this concealer is just annoying me a little bit because as you can see, it gets super messy because of the concealer around the edges. You have to clean this a lot. So I'll be so excited when I finish this so I can get a new one. It is my favorite concealer and I will definitely repurchase. Yet I do want to use it up because, like I said, the packaging is a little bit annoying and I would be very proud of myself if I would empty another concealer. So the goal for this one was to finish this up by the end of 2022. I definitely think I will finish it before the end of 2022. If I have to guess right now, I think I will have used this up by maybe June or July. I don't think I will finish this next month or the month after that, mainly because this is a really full coverage concealer and you only need like the tiniest amount. It is a bit light for me, so the next time I'll purchase a deeper shade, I guess, because I have to be careful that it's not too light on me when I apply too much. I have mine in the shade 16N, which is for light neutral. It is a really nice concealer, but I am excited to finish this one up. Then there is another product that I haven't made a lot of progress on, and that is my Rare Beauty Always an Optimist Illuminating Primer. And the reason for this is I really don't know how I feel about this. Some days I'll apply it and I think it looks really nice. Other days I feel like it's a bit of an unnecessary step. I don't really feel like it adds that much extra glow. It feels a bit sticky and it's just not my favorite product in my collection. But again, I did pay for it, so I do kind of want to use it up. So I think I'll keep this in the project for a while longer to see if I can get myself to use it a bit more. If I haven't really reached for it by the end of next month, I think I will replace it with a different product and maybe just give this to someone else, because I don't want to force myself to use a product I'm not a big fan of. It's not a bad primer, I just really feel like it doesn't do much and it feels quite sticky. So I think I'd rather get the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer because I do have quite visible pores and I do like primers that blur my pores a little bit. So I would prefer that primer, I think. But this is not a bad primer. It's just not like my favorite in my collection. I don't know how well you're able to see this because I think I made a tiny bit of progress on this. But I think with this one, I may need to get a Sharpie too so I can mark where the progress is, because it's kind of hard to keep track of it this way. I'm kind of like new to project panning. If you didn't know, this is actually the first year I'm doing a project pan, so I'm like trying to figure out what the best ways are to track my progress. I don't want to mark everything because I feel like it will stain my hands when I use it, but maybe it is a better option to like put like a tiny little mark where I've used it so I can keep track of it at the end of each month. So yeah, this Rare Beauty product, even though I'm not the biggest fan of it, I will keep it in the project because I don't just want to waste my money on this one. This month I've been trying quite a few new palettes which I've added to my collection, which I've been loving, but I'm still making sure to reach for this one. Tartelette Juicy is one of my favorites if I want that sort of like pillow talk look. I used to use this one a lot to create the pillow talk look, but now I got the pillow talk quad, and even though that one is super pretty, I really want to make sure I get my use out of this one because it is in my project pan for a reason. The goal for this one was to hit pan on one or more shades, but this is still one of my favorite palettes in my collection and I just really love the formula of this. I feel like it's a really amazing formula. I feel feel like the shades are really nice, so I don't mind using this at all. I think I made some progress, but it's kind of hard to tell because I don't really have a significant dent in any of the shades. I just try to use as many shades as possible from this palette, and I think I made a little bit of progress, but I definitely could make more progress on this. So I don't think I will hit pan on this by next month, but I'm really hoping I hit pan on this maybe by the summertime. So yeah, that is my Tartelette Juicy palette. So excited to keep this one into the project. And then a palette that we all know I love is the Natasha Denona Midi Retro palette. Lately, I have been feeling just a tiny bit uninspired by this palette. I still think it's like my favorite Natasha Denona palette in my collection, but I've been just wanting to try like different shades than always to wear like a pinky purple shade, and this is really that like mauvey color story. I haven't been reaching for this as much, but I'm still very excited to have this in the project pen because it is a palette that I don't mind reaching for at all. It is just a really good palette, but sometimes you just have months where you like prefer reaching for other palettes and you're maybe not inspired by a specific color story. But I think when we're getting like into spring and I want to wear like more pinky purple eyeshadows, this is going to be really nice for that. I have been loving these two shimmers in here though, the shades Glitz and Psychedelic. I absolutely love using their gorgeous shimmers. And the mattes are nice as well. I definitely have used this palette, but kind of the same story with the Tarte one. I don't think I've made significant progress on this that you really see like a dent in it, but I definitely have used it and I'm excited to keep using this. I think I may hit pan on this maybe also in the summertime, and this has the same goal as the Tartelette Juicy palette. So that is the Natasha Denona Midi Retro palette. I'm definitely excited to keep this into the project as well. Last month I removed the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation from my project pen, and the reason for that was that I've been loving to wear more lighter coverage skin tints and foundations, so I removed that one from the project pen. It is still in my collection, but I don't want to force myself to wear a full coverage foundation if I don't want to. So I still needed to replace that one with a new product. And then since I'm feeling a little uninspired with the Rare Beauty primer, I'm like kind of thinking that will be gone by next month as well. I wanted to add another product into the project pen just so we can track a bit more progress. Yeah, the first product I'm adding into the project pen is this Tarte Cream Bronzer in the shade Seychelles. This is the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer, and I recently got this in a Tarte haul. Now the reason I'm putting this into the project pen is because this is the travel size, so I think I'll definitely able to hit pan on this. I don't know how soon, but I'm guessing maybe by the summertime already, or at least at the end of the year. But that is why I really wanted to add this one into the project pen. I'm actually wearing this today. It is a really nice shade. It does remind me a lot of the Rare Beauty Cream Bronzer stick that I also have, but I don't have a lot of progress on this yet, but because it is a travel size, I think I will be able to hit pan on it this year. So this is what it looks like. I'll insert like a new photo on the screen as well. I think I used this 3 or 4 times since I got it, and it is a really nice cream bronzer. I definitely prefer to apply this with a beauty blender instead of a makeup brush. It's just a little bit harder to blend with the brushes that I have, but with a beauty blender I found this blends really nice, and it is a really nice cream bronzer. So I think definitely during the spring and summertime I will be wearing this one a lot, so I really wanted to add this one into the project. So this is a Tarte Sea Breezy Cream Bronzer, and we recently got some really exciting news that BareMinerals is making their Blonzers a permanent addition to their line. So they're now available again, I think, and I have mine from last year in the shade Kiss of Pink, and this is a really beautiful blush for the spring and summertime. It's really like that gorgeous fresh, makes you look really fresh and pretty. This is what it looks like. Now this is called a Blonzer, but I definitely think it's more of like a blush. I do just use it as a blush and not as a bronzer, but it is a beautiful shade, and it is very glowy as well, which I think is super pretty. So I really wanted to add this one into the project pen because I haven't been using this one a lot and I feel like I don't want to waste my money, so I'm excited to add this one into the project pen. I will be able to use it again on my channel, which is nice because you guys would be able to buy it too. Okay everyone, and this was it for the project pen update for the month of April. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know what you think about the progress that I've made on these products. Also let me know what you think about the new products that I added into the project pen, and if you are doing a project pen as well, then definitely let me know which progress you have made last month. If you did enjoy this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel and I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, and to thank you guys all so much for watching, I really hope you have an amazing day, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!